Okay, we're here with Tammy today, and Tammy's going to tell us a little bit about her experience here at the office. So why don't you just start off by telling us a little bit more about what brought you in to begin with?
I was having a lot of gut issues, bloating, gassy, belching, and my heart was skipping a beat, but actually I had an extra beat, but the doctor said it's an extra beat, but it felt like a skipping. It would take my breath.
Which was kind of scary, and I think you ended up in the hospital
Yes.
a couple of times thinking you might have like a heart attack or something.
And where it was just here or there, it got to be very consistent, like all day long. And the bloating was every day, all day. I felt like somebody had poured water down my stomach, a water hose, and just filled me up. Sometimes it looked like I was 6 months pregnant.
Yeah.
It would stand out and be very hard, and it just a lot. It get pressure in my back as well from all the bloating.
So how are you feeling today?
Well, great. I haven't. I guess about 2 weeks in, my
All those
GI
symptoms.
issues went away.
Yeah.
I don't bloat anymore. I'm not gassy. I don't belch anymore. I don't have that pressure in my back.
Wow.
And my heart is a lot better.
Right.
Here and there, I might feel it, but I'd say it's 99% better.
Great.
It was from constantly all day long, every day, to
Sure.
some
Very
days that
occasionally.
I don't have it. Yeah.
Excellent.
Just occasionally.
So I think we found that some of that issue, or a good portion of that issue, was coming from some food problems that you had that you weren't aware of.
Right.
So we went ahead and made those changes right away, and we put you on a special diet based on your needs, based on the testing and things that we did. A lot of times when we see people who have gut issues, there's a connection between the gut and the brain. So the vast majority of you who have a significant gut problem also have either depression, anxiety, insomnia, something else that's more of a brain issue that goes with that. And with you, it was more on the anxiety side of things. So
Yeah,
talk a little bit about
a
that.
lot of anxiety, and I think it was part of me not being able to sleep as well. And you were great. You were very patient with me, and we started doing your True Focus. When we talked about me having the anxiety.
Sure.
I don't think that I had put that down on my questionnaire, but it came out obviously.
Yes.
We talked about it. And you said, let's try the True Focus, and
the True Focus is a brain entrainment, so it's something where you're listening to tones and you're seeing lights.
just earphones and goggles. It's not invasive, and
Right, and you can just get to sit here and relax in our nice new chair that we put in just for that purpose.
Very comfortable. Sometimes I about nod off.
Yeah.
I'm very relaxed. It's like I sit down and I'm a little fidgety. And by a few minutes into it, I'm so relaxed.
The brain entrainment actually trains your brain to go into different brainwave patterns. So for people who are depressed, it switches them into a non-depressive brain pattern. For people who are anxious, it also entrains your brain to a more normal pattern.
Yeah.
But you've also seen some help with your sleep too with that.
Yes, I'm sleeping so good. I'd say the past week is the best I've ever slept.
Wow.
Ever, since I can remember.
Yeah, and insomnia is just a horrific thing to have to live with.
Yes. It
Wow.
and you can tell that, that affects things too.
Sure, absolutely. Well, there's a big connection between your gut and your sleep patterns with the serotonin and the melatonin. They're on the same pathway. We talked a little bit about that.
Yeah.
So we're doing things that support gut health, also supports your ability to sleep and to be more relaxed as well.
Yeah, I look forward to coming in and doing the True Focus.
Yeah, for 20 minutes, it's like a 20-minute vacation.
It is. It's just beeping and flashing lights.
I know.
It amazes me.
It sounds pretty. It looks and appears pretty simple, but the effects, and that's that's a lot of the things that we do in the office seem relatively straightforward and simple, and you can't imagine why it would work. But it does.
Yeah.
That's functional neurology. That's the way it is. So I know a lot of people who are in your situation who are considering doing something like this type of program. One of their biggest concerns is the food and the things that they may have to give up. and they feel like they're going to be starving all the time, or we're going to be feeding them like, rabbit food. Can you speak about your experience with the dietary changes that you've made?
Yeah, I was concerned about maybe not getting to eat enough, doing a fast of some sort, not having any protein, but I eat meat with every meal.
Mm-hmm.
I eat probably 7-8 times a day.
Yeah. Are you ever hungry?
I was before I started the diet.
Yeah.
I was always hungry, and we talked about that,
Yeah.
my body wasn't getting the nourishment it needed.
Sure.
Because my gut wasn't working.
Sure. So now that your gut's actually working better and you're able to assimilate the food that you're taking in, you're actually feeding your body and you're not hungry all the time.
Not hungry all the time.
And on top of that, you're eating like a queen, and you're still, we just weighed you in today. We're almost at, how many pounds is that?
I think it was 19 today.
That's
19
right.
pounds, down
So,
19.
yeah, and it's been a steady weight loss.
Yeah, and I mean, it was surprising because that was not our goal. Our goal was to get my stomach healthy.
Yes.
And that was just icing on the cake for me.
For you,
it
and
makes
most
the
women.
diet, worthwhile, I guess. It's,
Sure.
I have someone asked me the other day, how long do you got to be on this diet? And I said, well, I don't know that I'll ever go back to eating
Badly.
Yeah, the way I was, and they're like, well, what do you get to eat? And I said, well, I just eat clean now. I mean,
Sure.
fruits, vegetables, meat, things,
Right. It's not horrific.
No, it's not.
I think we eat very well. I eat the same diet and I enjoy it a lot. When I see what other people eat, it just doesn't work for me. The other thing is that
and
that
it
if
is tasty.
if you cheat at all, you know it because you don't feel well, so it's not even worth it.
No.
So for anyone else who might be suffering with a similar problem, whether it be the anxiety, the insomnia, the gut problem, and just a great side effect of some weight loss with getting healthy, what would you say to them about the program that we offer here?
Life-saving is, the best word for it. I was really sick when I came in. There was days I thought I had a really bad disease. Some days I even thought I was probably dying. But I have so much more energy now. I don't have any of the gut issues, symptoms I was having.
Right.
My scalp would itch. I don't have the itching scalp. My heart's better. My energy level is way up.
Mm-hmm.
I focus better at work even.
Yeah,
I didn't realize how sluggish my mind was working at work until now. I'm sitting in there and I'm zipping through, and it's like I stop and I think, wow, you're just really pushing stuff out.
Well, you know what? When you have a gut issue and all the inflammation that you had there, there's a direct link to your brain. So if you have inflammation in your gut, you're going to have inflammation in your brain. Inflammation in your brain is brain fog. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay?
I definitely had it.
And it's definitely a whole lot better. I noticed your whole persona is very different now.
It is.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your testimonial. I know it's going to help somebody. We'll check back with you. You still have 2.5 months on your program. So we still got work to do. So we're going to check back with you a little bit later and see the end result.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.